Welcome back to the show, everyone, where the Window Keeper is playing Shadow Warrior. I forgot the title for a split second because I'm losing my mind. And we were joined by Nate as well. And hey, it's that thing again.
Yep, he follows me around
Hi,
everywhere.
buddy.
Kitty.
Kitty.
He really does have a Borderlands art style to him.
Your explosive.
Oh.
That's why you needed the fire resistance. Oh, it's coming.
Woo! You just hang out here
There's
for
no
the rest
party
of the
bus, but here is this anyway.
And
They're just sitting there smoking.
now, fairly literally.
I like the disco ball. Just saying.
Me too.
I will never have a disco ball in my room, though.
That is true too. But
The gauntlet has been thrown.
okay, for everyone who can't hear her, did you, the Akamura, just threaten to break into his house just to install a disco ball in his bedroom?
I'm pretty sure she did.
No?
I'm gonna do this Coral box now.
Oh, you're...
His room with freaking mirror balls.
Oh, God, I've already been through that in the army. Yeah.
What? You can play the original in the game?
Oh, no, you just put coins
Oh.
and waste money.
Huh.
Ah.
So weird.
Do those things even wake up, or are they just there to kind of look cool?
They're just there to look cool.
That's a little disappointing.
Easy to
Hi.
get.
Chlamydia. Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Padlock keys. Thank you, game, for telling me the obvious. God, are your stars, like, just covered in nitroglycerin or something?
Everything explodes.
Clearly. Yeah, it already has Lo Wang, you dipshit. Holy shit. He is not aware of his current circumstances.
That or he's the video game version of John Madden. Oh, crap.
Hold on.
John Madden kind of says the most obvious things ever.
Oh, yes.
There's a guy who can't see without his glasses.
I'm a huge fan of the Madden games, but his commentary style drove me nuts in, like, I guess the mid-aughts is when they really brought him into the commentary, whatever, play-by-play during the game. But he only had, like, 3 lines.
Stop sucking.
And he would just repeat those 3 lines over and over during a game. Drive me crazy. Anyway.
There's a few sports games like that, too. I played MLB The Show 15. I kept on getting the same commentary,
Yep.
whether it's Joey Votto or Billy Hamilton making a home run.
I just usually turn off commentary. It drives me nuts. Whoa! What was that?
Explosion.
Yeah. Was that a Madden line, too? The Akamura is quoting Madden lines at us. You really like Madden lines, don't you? Who's the comic who does a really good impression of him? There's like a stand-up comic whose whole thing was that he does impressions, and John Madden was his main one. And then John Madden retired, and then the comic sort of disappeared. I can't remember who he is, though. He got a job with Fox News making fun of John Madden, and it just never went over with anybody.
Fox News? Or
Not Fox News,
Network?
Fox Sports.
I was
Fox
going to
Sports.
say, if Fox News just hired comedians, I mean, that would be appropriate.
I don't know
Probably
if I
be
can tell
a
the
step
difference.
up. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's new.
Hello, mysterious portal.
Portal to hell. Portal to hell. Oh, he's dead. And I electrocuted him.
Well done.
And it gave me the Raiden style.
Hey, easy with the bleeding. This is dry clean only.
Really, dude?
You've been like bathing in blood and everything else. But well, I don't know. He has got OCD about being clean. Look how often he cleans his sword.
You are making this game look incredibly easy.
I had a little bit of practice, admittedly. Now, if it was another one I was thinking of, it would not be this easy.
Like bird hunting, just without birds.
Then it's not bird hunting. It's just hunting. It is just hunting, Lo Wang.
Kill all these people.
Jesus Christ. Doing Let's Plays is like acting, except without a script. It's not acting. Oh, God. Just shut the fuck up, Lo Wang. Anyway.
Okay, there we go. Now I can do the Kai Crystal. Yep. I need water trap. Okay. There. And now my tattoo is unified.
Nice. The Akamura
Must
is...
blow up everything.
What?
Phrasing. There we go.
So clean.
Aha!
Whoa, you step back in time there a little bit. The good news, you're not paranoid. The bad news, everyone is trying to kill you. And the Akamura and
Yarn balls now
Erica,
get over.
yeah,
Yarn is being
flinging-
thrown at me.
Have I got a yarn for you? Oh god, that was.
Ah, you're fired, buddy.
It's been my first day.
Well, that's right out the yarn I needed.
See, it can be dangerous doing these Let's Plays, especially when the Akamura is sitting behind you. I've had more stuff launched at my head doing these shows than...
I believe it.
Yes.
I live with 3 cats now, so none of them are mine. They're all my landlord's.
Oh, God, that's terrible. Like, wait, is your landlord your roommate, or
Yeah.
is it... Oh, okay.
It's a house he bought from his brother, and he rents out the rooms because he doesn't want to live alone. Which,
Gotcha.
you know, I can understand.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you meant, like, he just rented you the house, and you're like, by the way, these cats come with it, and you have to deal with them.
It
That'd be
depends.
horrifying.
That would suck.
They're usually well-behaved cats, but there's one in particular that always wants in my room
Weapons.
and tries to steal all of my stuff.
That's what
Sounds like
cats
a cat.
are best at. Yeah.
Exactly. Ah!
Ah. Oh, look.
I see an automatic weapon in
Who
there.
in their right mind would leave? Oh shit.
Of course, you didn't grab all the machine guns that you killed from the other guards earlier, but hey, you know, whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Cowabunga, assholes!
Really?
Go!
I love how you're saying, please explode, please explode, please explode. All you had to do is throw a throwing star at it. and I'm pretty sure it would've.
Exactly.
This sure looks like it could put some holes in some bodies.
Is there any advantage or disadvantage of using guns? Like, is your sword super powered or anything? Or is it just basic, like, ranged attacks versus melee?
It's pretty much ranged versus melee. Though, in certain circumstances...
Bonnie!
Sorry.
We meet again, my little fluffy friend.
Masters.
Bring forth the holy hand grenade, or sword works too.
Holy sh...
Oh,
Okay, so one more.
anything else I should know about? Too late.
One...
One more bunny.
Yeah.
I have to say, I like the architecture.
I love Asian architecture.
Don't sweat the petty things, and don't pet the sweaty things. George Carlin.
Words to live by, Mr. Carlin.
You are just destroying this poor bastard's house. All he wanted to do was go to his aunt's place to get away from the demons. He's gonna come home and just everything will be broken.
I just really want to see the insurance claim. You know, the guy comes in there, it's like, well, okay, so what's with the blood? Okay, they're going to scratch marks. And then,
Yeah.
why is there a sword in the ceiling? I don't know.
A Yakuza hitman came through and started slicing up demons in my my abode.
I don't know. In Japan, that might fly.
No, there's not enough tentacles.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Hey, there are anime girls in this, so...
Where are you anyway? Is it you're in some godforsaken corner of Japan, or?
Well, I want to say Japan, but there's so much. It's kind of like a mix of Asian influence because you have the Chinese mythology, you have the Yakuza. So it's really hard to say. It's just kind of like an allegory for all of Asia. Exactly. Yakuza's Japanese, so it's like you have... Yeah, triads are Chinese, Yakuza... But this is, like I said, it's a mix. Because you have the Yakuza tattoos, but the Chinese mythology, so it's like, ooh, it's weird. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think it's just confusing and leaving it at that.
I'm just waiting for the girls in Owl's Eyes to come out and have a little Vietnam influence here.
Sure do smell like burnt tape when I do that.
Which I would be okay with. Vietnamese mythology is interesting.
I know absolutely nothing about it. Holy shit.
Except for people from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Now, when I was researching for my other project, there's actually twin daughters in Vietnam that fought the Chinese for liberation. And this was way a long time ago. I want to say 180. I can't remember exactly.
About the only history I know of any Asian culture is the Three Kingdoms era of China.
Yep.
Just because that whole story, legend, whatever, really interests me. One of these days I actually want to read The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And I think I read about 20 chapters, and then I got distracted. But that's a huge friggin' book, too, so...
Yeah, it's like Game of
Multiple
Thrones,
books.
but not as much death. And a little bit more interesting. And a bit more interesting, too.
Yes.
Game of Thrones, I found out while reading it, it's good, but it can be a little dry.
I have absolutely no interest in reading Game of Thrones. Which is bad, maybe, because, you know, I'm trying to write low fiction.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, the whole thing with Game of Thrones, or not even Game of Thrones itself, but I like stories that kind of get to the point. And, you know, I don't necessarily need mindless stories, but I like stories that are kind of focused on a small group. Whereas Game of Thrones is literally the opposite. It's focused on a whole bunch of different characters doing things, which I respect, but at the same time, I don't usually care for it as much as just one simple story. Okay.
Death Metal Bunny!
Oh god.
Holy shit.
No, holy hand grenade, get it!
It's like Link's nightmares.
No, Theresa!
Nice heavy metal music as well.
Look at the fangs!
My god, man. Oh, you can heal yourself even during combat?
Have you tried
Yep.
giving it a carrot?
It's trying... No.
Yay! Is that an achievement?
Well, okay, so you just got a heart out of the thing, and that's like half the size of the rabbit.
It ate the heart. Yeah. If you kill 5 rabbits, you get Death Metal Bunny.
Nice. Yay. What does Death Metal Bunny do for you?
Try to kill you.
It gives you a demon heart if you kill it. It's like a mini-boss. Again, in the
Bunny.
Run, bunny, run!
Too late.
original game, they had that Monty Python reference where there's one rabbit that would kill you. And it
Nice.
was right next to the knight.
I'm like trying to figure out how you know where to go. But I guess the game isn't really all that open world. I mean, it is kind of a hallway.
Another linear kind of.
Yeah.
It is actually a little linear. There is some open areas, but for the most part, it's pretty linear.
How do you like the party now?
Shut up. Well, okay.
It really
All
likes the
right.
party.
And stare down.
Wow. That's it's a pretty impressive
You'll never take me
example of the
alive.
graphics engine.
Hey, my head's a little stuck in the bamboo. Can you get me out of here before the panda kills me?
Funny. See ya.
I shouldn't be doing this to the bunnies. I used to have to.
They were delicious, I'm sure.
No.
Wow.
I never ate them. The Sonata, she was pretty big. None of that.
Oh, my.
Yes.
What difficulty level are you playing on?
Normal.
That's good. That's usually what I try to do for the channel.
If I was playing on like the highest the highest difficulty level has to be unlocked, but I probably won't make it this far this quickly.
That's fine. We like progress on the channel.
Exactly.
Aw, making me feel bad.
I still have your save file, Nate. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll beat that snowboard part of the level someday.
Yeah, we've not crushed my soul enough yet, so...
Not yet.
We're working on
there.
it though.
And now it's for the world to see. Nice shot. Also, those are some very big monsters who are coming at you.
You got it. Have a shark here. Don't bring a club.
You just throw more yarn at them? What are you doing back there, the Yakamura?
You know, if this was a Michael Bay movie, the yarn would explode.
Oh, yes. It would explode coming out of her hand and on impact. I recently watched the new Ninja Turtles, and I actually didn't hate it, which makes me feel kind of bad. Because I am like one of those stupid nerds who heard that Michael Bay was taking it over, and I'm like, ugh, don't. And I'm not a huge fan of exploding everything, and yet... I did not hate that movie. Didn't really like it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I'm right there. It's one of those things that I didn't like it, but when I first got it, I'm like, I'm going to hate this movie. And it's like,
Yeah.
It's something that exists.
yeah. It's one of those
Right.
things, you know, I'll watch it. I'm not going to spend money on it, but, you know, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
It's one of those movies, if it's on Netflix and you're bored, why not?
Well, yeah, and that was exactly why I watched it, because it was on Netflix and I was bored. But, like, one of my best friends is a huge Ninja Turtle fan. It's what he does. It's what he loves. It's his favorite thing. And he was telling me how horrible it was, especially given the fact that they changed, like, Splinter's origin story and everything. And yet, I watched it and I'm like, whatever. I mean, the Turtles was never supposed to be realistic, so whatever.
I can't look at Splinter and go, hey, that's Splinter. I always think, hey, it's Monk.
What?
Tony Shalhoub voiced Splinter. He's the guy who played Monk.
Tony Shalhoub voiced Splinter in the movie?
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So every
Huh.
time I see or even see that Splinter, I go, hey, it's Mr. Monk.
That's another show I didn't like as much as I feel I should have. I really liked Monk for about 2 seasons, and then it just got ridiculous.
When they got rid of
Oh no,
Shalhoub.
he's afraid of fluorescent light bulbs. Just shut up.
Hey, I did like the episode, more pixel art. I did like
Hi.
the episode where he, there's the garbage strike, and he thought Alice Cooper was the killer because they ruined his golf game.
I do not remember that episode.
Or no, he thought Alice Cooper stole his chair because the garbage strike ruined his golf game. Or it was something weird. But they actually went through a segment where Alice Cooper took the couch and was running off like a madman, laughing his ass off.
I should see if Monk's on Netflix, because there were about 3 seasons I skipped after the fluorescent light bulb episode just pissed me off.
Monk and Psych are both on Netflix,
Yes.
I think.
Oh, okay. I knew Psych was there. Did you know that like the end of Psych had a Monk reference?
Yeah.
That made me very happy. I was very happy they exist in the same universe. They're adding Star Wars 1 through 6 to Netflix.
Yep.
That's cool. I should give them another shot. Like, I have seen the original 3 Star Wars twice, and I cannot get into
Looks
it.
like we
That's
have to
my
walk
nerd
around.
shame. Like, I do not like Star Wars.
You're dead to me.
I know! I know! I've tried twice, and I cannot get into it.
Hi, Destiny.
You want to try that again, the Akamura? No? Okay. Well, we're going to discuss more things that enrage other nerds in the next episode or something.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you tomorrow for another episode.